All right, here we go. Keep this rolling here with the Cubs and the Braves, with Steele and Elder, and this is a big playoff game for the Cubs. No doubt. I mean, they're all pressure packed at this point. The good thing for the Cubs right now, they're in. They're in on the inside with that 3-game winning streak. Clutch, clutch, clutch for the Cubs coming in after a day off yesterday. And you got Steele going in this one, but facing a good team here in the Braves, of course, if not, the best team in the big leagues. Certainly one of the, I don't know. Right now, I kind of just want to go with basically 3 championship contenders, and maybe 4. I mean, it feels like to me. And I mean, right? I don't want to really go. I know we're talking about other teams we're looking for, but do I really want to go anywhere other than, Atlanta, Dodgers, Baltimore, Rays? I kind of said the inflection with their chances, right? Atlanta, Dodgers, Baltimore, Rays. Are the Rays the 4th team, even though they're the wild card? I think they feel like a better team than Texas and Toronto and Minnesota, right? So are those the 4 championship contenders that we're looking at? So the Cubs are looking to get in, though. Like I said, right now they are inside 1 game ahead of Miami, so that could be, tied as early as tonight if it goes their way. Man, good thing you got Justin Steele going, right? To one of the best pitchers in baseball this season with a 3 ERA. You definitely have to throw him up there in the top 10 pitchers or so, I would think. Not of late, though. 7.37 ERA in his last 3 starts, but man, just so money. He's often, a big favorite, right? Because you think he's won 14 of his last 17 starts, but he's pretty profitable. But he's not. Yeah, he's pretty strong, but usually he's a favorite. And here he's a pretty nice dog. But the Cubs need to win. But Elder, 4.57 ERA in his last 4 starts. The Braves don't seem. We made fun of them. They clinched the division. They started losing games. But then all of a sudden now they've won 3 of the last 4. The line is $1.30 now. I mean, it opened at maybe as high as $1.55. I think as you start to weigh the situation, gamblers start to weigh the situation. The Cubs need the game. The Braves don't. The Braves are one of those few teams where they really don't have much to play for. Yeah, they're in position. They're 4 games ahead of the Dodgers, but other than that, I mean, they're the best team. They've won 100 games, and probably not going to lose them all from here. The Dodgers probably won't win them all, but you never know with those fools. So, getting pretty cheap down here for the Braves, you guys. I love Justin Steele, but I don't know if I could pass. I think the Braves might have enough to, do it here. Now, Elder faced the Cubs back earlier against oh boy, I didn't write the date down here, but he had 4 1/3 innings and 7 runs he gave up. But I think the pressure, Steele, it is bothering me a little bit because he should be better than this right now. The reported steam did come in on the over in this game. I have the total there at 9.5 under 20. So you'd think over with these 2 teams in this situation, with the Cubs as a road underdog and the Braves as a home favorite. The Braves have gone over in 16 of their last 21 games. But I don't know. I feel like it's too high. I feel like the pressure is going to – I feel like we'll have more of a playoff intensity that is going to feel more like a low-scoring game in this one. We don't know what the Braves lineup could look like. Would there be any – thank you. Jamal, funny you said, right? Just to show you we're on the same page, but I was just thinking. I didn't see your comment when I said I'm thinking about the starting lineup. Only when I came back over to the producing page and I see that, and I'm thinking, you know what, we gotta. Yep, 16 of 22. So that's a lot of overs because the Cubs have gone over in 6 of their last 9 games. Let's see what Mike's saying here. Braves should just bet. Doglet. Cubs in. Easy competition if they get them again. Does that mean the Cubs are matching up good with? I'm taking the Braves in this one, you guys. I'm taking the Braves. Reduced price. Going with my numbers here. I mean, I am trying to weigh the situation as heavily as possible. I still have a Cubs team on the road here with a pitcher that's not in very good form. Steele has gone over in 8 of his last 11. Elder has gone over in 4 of his last 5. I was mentioning, so the Braves have gone over in 82 and 55 to the over as a favorite. But again, there could be but I'm on the Braves tonight at this price against Steele, and probably, well, I'm gonna leave it at that. It does. I don't want to say the Cubs are that type or that type of team where they maybe when the pressure is on a little bit. I'm all about some of these teams right now not performing in the clutch. I'm really disappointed in Seattle last night. I never put anyone on the fade. I never put anyone on the do not bet list. Every day is a different day, and every team's going to get their chance. I set a line. I look at the line, and then I weigh the storyline, right? When we stick to our numbers, that's one thing, right? But then we all want to put our own. To me, the perception or the reason why I might be an old school capper is nothing goes. I'm not just punching a button and rolling with it. I'm trying to think about the situation, trying to put myself into the shoes of what that team is thinking about going into that game, about their future, about what club they're going to go to, how they're going to entertain themselves at the end of the game.